Hey guys, show, what's good? You guys have to bear with me. I know I'm a little late. We had computer issues. And I'm still not sure they're all worked out yet. So I was just a smidge behind. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuesday night. Welcome to Wits night. Hope you guys are all in a good mood. As we lost another one of our greats, as you guys can tell from the title, shaken, not stirred. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show tonight. Hope you guys are all surviving out there. It is Tuesday night. It is Wits night. As much as it pains me, the show must go on, even though we lost one of the greats. Unfortunately, I forgot to pick up any vodka for Martini. And it's like, So tonight we're breaking one of our rules. No game show themes tonight. Ooh, I did have vodka. Damn it. We'll have to do a mini martini later. I just realized I had vodka sitting on the shelf, and I didn't realize it until just now. But good evening, folks, and welcome to the show. I know we're starting a little late tonight. Like I said, we had some major computer snafus because we were breaking our rules tonight. Tonight, we are definitely ignoring the YouTube copyright warnings, as you guys will be hearing James Bond theme music for the entire evening. That's right, folks, we lost Mr. Roger Moore, the Saint, the Pretender, James Bond, and a few other things out there, and I'm heartbroken. Everybody is a big Sean Connery fan. Everybody is a Daniel Craig fan. A few people are Pierce Brosnan fans. It is this man right here on the screen in front of you who saved the franchise. He literally saved it. Sean Connery basically said he's done. I don't have any cream stuff. All I got is straight vodka back there right now. So that's what we'll end up going with at some point. He saved the franchise. Sean Connery said he was done. Roger Moore originally turned down On Her Majesty's Secret Service. So it went to the imbecile. for the lack of a better word. Immediately after that, on Her Majesty's Secret Service, they came to Roger Moore again, and they literally said, if you don't do it, the franchise is dead. It's dead. It's over. It's done with. It will not be happening. And what most people don't know is they kind of wanted Roger Moore before they got Sean Connery. They kind of wanted Roger Moore before Sean Connery, and he couldn't do it because he was just really starting out. He was just done a few scenes on Maverick. He had just started on The Saints, and he had just started on The Pretenders, or The Pretender. And he said he was basically, there was no way that he could fit James Bond in there. Well, immediately after On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Roger Moore, who basically admitted he loved the character, he wanted to do the character originally, he basically said, you need me, I'm there. No, I don't think any of Roger Moore's were in black and white. Sean Connery's was kind of. George Lazenby wasn't. No, he was not in black and white. Now, he actually did James Bond on a TV sketch show once before that was in black and white. Which I did not realize until I was looking up information about him today. I didn't realize it until I was looking up information about Roger Moore this evening, or today, I should say. So this is my first action hero idol. It really is. You have Roger Moore, Lee Majors, and I can't say James Gardner because Maverick was already done. Rockford Files was almost over. And I'm going to say Tom Selleck. Those were my three action heroes. It was Tom Selleck, Roger Moore, and the third one I just mentioned, I just drew a blank. See, I'm getting old. I forget what I say like 5 minutes ago. So tonight, it is a musically, no game show theme music tonight. It is all James Bond theme songs. And whenever it stops, we're just going to basically start it over. But the funny thing is, I prefer Roger Moore in The Saint more so than I actually did in James Bond. And if you guys ever get on Pluto TV, the app that's on the PlayStation, if you are lucky, there's a classic television channel. If you're lucky, you can usually catch about 3 episodes of The Saint back to back to back. I think they only really have like, I want to say they only really have like 7 episodes that I think they've ever played. And I don't even know if that channel's still on the listing anymore. But yeah, I sat one day and I'm like, I know this show. I like this show. And it's like, yes! And for instance, Roger Moore was basically the director and writer behind the Saint movie that had Val Kilmer in it. Well, he wasn't the writer. He was more the director and the producer. He was actually in the 2016 Saint TV series, or TV movie. He did The Saint. If you ever get a chance, like I said, you need to watch that. Catch The Pretender. There's a lot of little facts that I'm probably going to talk about Roger Moore tonight, because I'm basically I'm gonna nail this one till the end of time, plain and simple. But with that, you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about one of my icons of all time. So let's get things up and going. Well, see, here's the funny thing. He actually was on he got on Broadway in 1953, I think. I want to say 1953. Jeez Bond! How we doing, Jizz? It just so happened, and this was one of those weird facts I found out, 50 years to the day that he did his Broadway debut, he actually got on Broadway again, and on stage during the performance, he literally had a heart attack while he was in the middle of the performance. 50 years to the day. And basically they rushed him to the hospital. Very next day he had the pacemaker put in, and the man died of cancer today. I was heartbroken when I saw that from Ginger on Instagram. Everybody should be getting their packages today or tomorrow. Nerdy, I'm going to warn you, just to warn you. I wouldn't open it straight on stream if you happen to do it on stream without looking at it first. There's a small reason for that. So just make sure you kind of like preview it if you happen to show it off. And I'm gonna say this is probably one of those packages that you may not actually want to show off. It was just something for you that I saw, and it had your name written all on it. Alright, so bear with me 1 minute, folks. I gotta do one more thing here. It's safe for showing, but it depends on who's in the room. It depends on who's in the room. Let's put it that way. Well, see, this is one of those where it was kind of along the lines, bros, where Nerdy asked me to look for one certain type of thing, and he said if I could find it, send it to him, and he'd pay me back for it. And I haven't found what he was specifically looking for on that one. But this was like a second sort of thing, and it was close enough where it was one of those where it didn't fall into the I'll pay you back for it, so it was just kind of a gift to him. No, it is not my mustache hair. It is not my mustache hair. See, I still want to be on a team with me, Average. God, I'm trying to think of who the third one would be. Because I just want to be the stashes. That's what I want the team to be. If it's me, Average. I can't put Nerdy in there because he doesn't have that deep of a stash. I'm trying to think of who would be the third one. Who would be the third one? Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. Spaceman Steve would be a good third one. Now, like I said, it's safe for airing. It's just one of those where you may want to like not show all of it. You'll understand when you get it. But yeah, everybody else should be getting their packages today or tomorrow, with the exception of Show, because obviously Show is a knucklehead, and knuckleheads make things difficult. And I did learn something about shipping today, and I'm going to yell at the USPS. We got there. I'm on a sports forum, and it's got one of those off-topic, non-sports things. It's political and everything else. Come to find out, if you ever look at the eBay listings, okay, and you will notice that if they ship from certain locations, it's $8 shipping, other locations is $10, and so on and so forth. Look at who gets charged the most for shipping. It is basically the US. A 2-pound package is basically, I think, like $4 shipping or something like that. If you ship from Canada to the US, in the equivalent, it's like a fraction for the same thing. If you ship from Europe to the US, it's a fraction for the same thing. It's basically us American shippers are getting gouged. We are getting gouged. Now, Red, yours is sitting right up there on the shelf. It will probably go out Saturday since it's a small one, or it's a small package. I think I've got an envelope that I will be able to fit that in, so yours will probably go out Saturday. Unless you happen to add to it, which I'm not even sure you can, because I got my list here. Oh, that's right. You can't add the big ones to it. So yeah, like I said, right now we're doing whiskey, then we're going to convert this over to, that is all 007 music, nerdy. I may actually have the music playing, hold on. Oh, there we go. I didn't, because I've got the TV turned down, because it's something I have learned. It was basically, Nerdy made fun of me on the Rocket League. He's like, somebody's got their TV up, and the first person he named was me. The first person he named was me. So it's like, yep, that was me. So I got the TV actually turned down, so I can't actually hear the sound coming from the TV right now. Everything else is 007 music. So like I said, this will be one of those where YouTube is literally going to yell at me tonight. I won't even have to finish the broadcast before I get copyright music. My bad. I didn't even realize, like I said, I didn't even realize I still had the soundtrack going. Because I've got the speakers going like right in my ear. And the funny thing was, because I was playing GTA last night with Fuzzy and Pooh, and it was basically, I could hear myself through the TV, even though I had the TV all the way down. So it was like really, really weird. It's like I really have to get a good set of headsets for either to plug in for the controller, or dude, that's the only reason I don't watch Dungeon Gamer, is because he does not start until like 11 o'clock. That's the earliest he's ever started. Because I didn't watch it. I watched Nerdy. I watched part of Nerdy New Yorker, and then I got the GTA invite. And I was so desperate to actually play video games, I kind of passed up everything. And I'm like, damn it, Game Dungeon Productions was broadcasting. I'm like, okay, I gotta play. Yeah, but bro, you like all those little weird games. You like all them little ones. Because like I said, I had to laugh when Nerdy cracked the joke about, yeah, he's got a platinum in Game X, and he's probably the only person that has ever played it. John, tonight is Tuesday night, so tonight will basically be the list and countdown. That's all we do on Tuesday nights. Basically, we do one warm-up list, then we do one prize list and player list. Again, so the countdown will be a closed game tonight, as it is Tuesday night, because it is for a prize. And I gotta see if this other pen is working. Give me 1 minute, folks. Oh, it actually works right out the bat. I picked up like 3 or 4 pins, and like all 3 of them were like dead. All 3 of them were dead. Saturday night, we're probably going to do Monopoly for the closed game. No, we know Dying Light's a real one. That one we do know. I think this is my all-time favorite James Bond theme. I think Goldfinger... No, I'll take that back. Goldfinger I put as number 2. Live and Let Die will always be number 1 to me. But I don't even remember if Live and Let Die is on this CD or not. So yeah, like tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing 2 lists and a countdown game, and we will be doing the mini game tonight. Yeah, like I said, I think Saturday we'll do the Monopoly game, because I don't think we're going to do a choice option. I will be honest, I don't think there are any bad James Bond themes. I don't think there are any bad James Bond themes. probably the worst one of the lot is probably The World Is Not Enough, and I like that one. I had to think about that for a minute. I would say that is probably the worst one of the lot, because at times it never seemed to fit. Everything else always seemed to fit the movie. But yeah, to me, Live and Let Die will always be the #1 James Bond theme. I've got the Goldfinger album. I got the orchestral set for Unity, bros. Unity, according to Nerdy, is horrible. Now, I will say, what's the one in the Revolution? I've only ever played the Wii version, and it's on because it was on Bubbles' machine. Now, if I play it on the PlayStation version, it might be better. See, here's the thing. Timothy Dalton, to me, is the epitome of... do a refresh, see, chicken, that should clear it up. Timothy Dalton, to me, is the epitome of what Ian Fleming wrote in the books. He is gritty. He is down and dirty. He has no problem killing just to kill. But he still does the wisecracks. James Bond always has to do the wisecracks. But I think the two people that got it James Bond closest were Timothy Dalton, and people are going to make fun of me for saying this, Pierce Brosnan. They gave him some bad stories to work with. Like I said, I love most of the ridiculousness in Pierce Brosnan, but they did go overboard. They did go a bit overboard in that regard. Of course, I think I'm biased since Pierce Brosnan had one that was based in Iceland, so I'm probably kind of a little bit biased in that. But to me, Timothy Dalton and Pierce Brosnan got it closest to what the books were. Daniel Craig is very, very good. Daniel Craig is very good at what he does. When he opened his mouth before starting filming, he kind of ticked me off. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am very hardcore conservative Second Amendment. I am very hardcore in that regard. I want Julie to have a gun to protect herself if she ever needs it. And he said something to the effect of people don't need guns or something like that. And it just kind of set a bad taste in my mouth. Roger Moore said the same thing. Believe it or not, he said the same thing. But he made sure he didn't say it until after he finished James Bond. He made sure he said it after he finished James Bond. He even said it was a little ridiculous, but you went with what worked, and that's what worked for his time period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, well, we're going to let you guys get your 4-letter word guesses in. We're going to keep talking James Bond. What?
Work. It's 4-letter word.
Yes, it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the 4-letter word that goes right down the... Exactly. There are absolutely no bad James Bond film. It can be as over the top as possible. Roger Moore starred in Ben-Hur. No, I don't think he did star in Ben-Hur. I'm trying to think. Did he have a part in Ben-Hur? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, I need to see if Nightbot's working. Give me one moment. I think he might have had a part in it, like a small part. Alright, Nightbot is working. But yeah, there are no... I want my action to be over the top, ridiculous, and with the occasional thinking man's James Bond in there. That's the one thing I like about Daniel Craig, was he reminded me of Timothy Dalton a lot. But like I said, to me, Timothy Dalton nailed it. Timothy Dalton nailed it to me. Because even Timothy Dalton had his ridiculous moments when he went sliding down the hill on the cello case. It was as ridiculous and silly and over the top, but it worked. Dun, dun. This would probably be number 3 on my list. This would probably be number 3 on my list. All right, well, while you guys are guessing, give me 1 minute because I want to check something on my album. See, I thought I had the album version, but all I got is the soundtrack one for Goldfinger. So again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to List Wits. We are the only live interactive game show, live on PlayStation, live on YouTube. Tonight we're doing a little retrospective on the man that is my James Bond, and we're talking James Bond in the process. So Money, I know you're doing the WWE stuff. You missed your chance. Red, you will not be able to participate in the countdown game tonight, because the countdown game will be for a big prize. You can do both of the lists, but if you get one of the player slots on the countdown or on the list, you'll have to hand it off to somebody else on the channel, as long as it is not Fallen or Mark, because they are locked out. Fallen will be cleared after tonight, so Fallen, Drew, if you are here, you will be eligible starting Saturday's close game. See, that's the one thing I like, is Bond actually works. I will tell you that right now, because I know Nide is actually a word and Mord is a word. Oh, well, that's because they really quit making them, bros. They don't mass produce them anymore, so everybody's got them is mine. Like I said, that's what most of my top 2 shelves in my, or actually 2.5 shelves up here are. Like I said, if I get my hands on anything Firefly or Doctor Who, it does not go in the prize pile. Firefly and Doctor Who do not go in the prize pile. And I'm thinking I need a James Bond pop. I want one of Sean Connery, one of Roger Moore, one of George Lazenby, one of Timothy Dalton, one of Pierce Brosnan, one of Daniel Craig. That would, I don't know, that would probably have to be one of those design it yourself ones, I think. I think that would have to be a design it yourself one. Hey Funko, if you're watching, James Bond's pops. Because you know we're going to be doing another James Bond episode later in the year. Believe it or not, I think it's actually the week before Nerdfest. October the 5th is James Bond Day. See, Nerdy? There's your date in history one. I miss you this day in history bits. I really do. So yeah, we will definitely be doing one more James Bond based episode this year, and as long as as long as Sean Connery doesn't die, we won't have to do a third. All right, I drank the whiskey. Unfortunately, I don't have any. I'm trying to think. Do I have any olives upstairs? I'm trying to think. Do I have any olives upstairs? Let me find out real quick. Actually, if I have any, it would be in here. If I had thought about it, I would have picked some olives up while I was in the store. No, I do have onions for gimlets. We got onions for gimlets, but I don't want a gimlet. Scary part is that this has been in the fridge forever. It's actually been in my fridge forever and a half. Alright, because I don't do vodka straight. I don't like vodka straight, but for Jay on night, I think we'll do live vodka straight. Almost straight. We'll do it almost straight. Yeah, but that's history. That's history. James Bond is heroism. All right. I kind of wish I had some cream cacao right now, because I would do a chocolate martini. I really would. Oh, that's strong. That's very strong. That's like that much hot vodka and that much grenadine. Damn you, Nightbot. Don't play by the rules. Just declare a winner. But I will tell you guys right now, both lists are James Bond based. The Countdown game obviously is not. Yeah, but I see, I don't do this day in history. That's Nerdy's thing. Nerdy does this day in history like every 3 days. Or 3 days every week. But ladies and gentlemen, for the 19 of you that are here, 20 of you, we're doing good tonight. We got 20 people on. If you're not watching us, hopefully you're over watching Moneymaker doing his WWE thing. And like I said, I would almost guarantee Fish Stick would have done a call-in. But the Fish Sticker's been kind of like quiet lately. I think he's been in hiding. So again, guys, please make sure you catch Moneymaker, Dr. Jekyll when he's back on. Speaking of which, he has taken a break, much needed. So he will definitely be off this Thursday. He'll probably be off for a few Thursdays, knowing Dr. Jekyll. Spaceman Steve, Whispering Wizard is back, and I didn't get to see it, unfortunately. Ron Mexico, if he's streaming. Nikki the Lovely, Nerdy Effect, Nerdy New Yorker, Riff Raff, Fuzzy and Pooh, Laura Croft, Al Diggy, Super Dave, Ty and Babe. Like I said, I get more TV viewing from live from PlayStation than I get from my TV. That's scary. Dude in the Funhouse, Fishy, Delic, Liquid Lola. Who am I forgetting that I have been watching lately? Like I said, my watching habits have been kind of weird because I haven't actually been watching my usual people. I've actually been watching some new ones. Let's see, Furry Slippers, Chrissy Minx, Deke is back on. Like I said, it's amazing how many good, fun streamers are out there. And I have not named one person in all of those names that I gave you that is basically somebody sitting on the phone, sitting there looking at their phone. Not one of them. Those are all streamers who talk back to you. They show you something different. They run 90 miles an hour. Sort of like me and Nerdy do. We just basically talk. I don't know. Is Kimber still here? She's probably over watching Super Dave if he's on. Who am I forgetting? Vinny Vinyl. I actually sat down and watched some of Vinny Vinyl for the first time in a while. I'm trying to think. Who was the other one? Then there's if you are a pro-religious person, there is a kid that's on. He's not great, but he's consistent and solid. And I forgot his name now. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna shoot myself. I can't think of his name now. It'll come to me. It will come to me at some point. You Are Not Ready To is another one. Although I haven't seen You Are Not Ready To on in a while. I haven't seen him on in a while. So it's not like I'm trying to forget you guys. That's one reason we put all the hashtags out there that nobody ever uses. One of these days, I'll do an episode without the 4-letter word, because the 4-letter word is basically a command. And I'll make it so you can actually pull up a list of all the hashtags. Because supposedly there's a way to do that. There they are, the toy dinner. Yes, you do. That's one reason I can't put you on the list, because you guys kind of disappeared on me. It's like, where are the toy dinners? Please make sure you guys check out Mallfish Collectibles. I'm going to make sure I got that right? Yep, Twisted. Can't forget Twisted. Twisted Tales. He is on tomorrow. He's definitely on tomorrow night, Wednesday nights. So again, guys, if you guys want collectibles for yourself, see these guys. Mallfish. Thank you. Oh, that's right. You got rid of the collectibles part. It's mallfish.com. Greetings, Jeff. How are we doing, my friend? I don't do the praise you for the all hail and all that. I don't have the voice that Dr. Jekyll has for that one. Now, if we could just talk Fluffy Uffykins into streaming again. Or Pool Table Lady into streaming again. I miss those two ladies. I really, really do. Although I think Pool Table Lady's still enjoying her, I don't want to call it nature retreat. Well, they put something on, what was it they put on Instagram not too long ago. And usually I'm pretty good about not really wanting something. But they put something on Instagram, I want to say last week. And it was basically, if I hadn't blown my budget, if my budget hadn't already been spent, it would have been, I'm on the site, I'm ordering, I'm getting it, and boom. I'm trying to think of what it was that you guys had put on the Instagram account. Oh, like I said, I know it was like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, there are so many streamers that I can't mention them all. In fact, I gotta remember to put Bat Stash back in the hashtags. I gotta put Toy Dinners in the hashtags. I think Riff Raff's already in there. Somebody give me a hashtag Riff. I think he is in there. I gotta add Nerdy New Yorker. I gotta add Liquid Lola. But like I said, guys, I honestly, with the great streamers out there, I honestly don't need TV. I really don't. I got my WWE network, so that covers that. I got my Netflix. I got Pluto, and I got the streamers. I swear, I could literally basically sit down in front of the TV. You're only thinking about it? Oh, I think we can come up with something. Well, what's the basis of the Nerdy Effect show? That's a good question. We got to figure out what the basis of the show is. I know it involves Dirty Sanchez and Side Sheep and Raphael. All right, ladies and gentlemen, nobody with the 4-letter word tonight, so bear with me 1 minute, because we're going to make sure that nobody can throw it up after the fact. But apparently tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the 4-letter word did this, guys, to you. That's right, Trumpets and Bananas. And Kyle. Trumpets and Bananas and Kyle. Believe it or not, HBK, you're the first one I think that's actually close. Lola is basically, she talks gaming, she talks cosplay, she is basically, she doesn't have the toy, she doesn't show the toys at Nerdy shows, but she is kind of, she's got the same energy Nerdy has. So, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to turn it off. The 4-letter word of the night was indeed beat. And in that case, it looks like the 4-letter word has beat you guys tonight. I need one of those moving gun holster pictures on the screen. That's what I need to do. Alright, so no vault this evening. Wow, no vault this evening. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start with the basics. Providing my computer doesn't act up again. Tonight, we are looking for, and I told you guys tonight's a James Bond theme, right? We are looking for 10 Bond vehicles. Now, if you are doing a car, you have to give me the make and the model. Just to let you know, I will be very, very, for the most part, I should be pretty generous on this. But I will tell you guys right now, it is one specific make. See, Aston Martin won't count, show, because there's no model number on there. So we are looking for specific makes and models of the cars. I will tell you again right now, there is only one car per movie. So for instance, if Diamonds Are Forever is on this board, there is only one Diamonds Are Forever car. Now, I will be honest, the obvious ones are not going to be there. The obvious ones are not going to be there. So this is going to be a lot, I think this is going to be a lot harder than you guys think. So again, we are looking for 10 Bond vehicles. And for some reason, give me a minute. Ah, crap. Alright, you guys got to bear with me. I think my presentation just froze up. Alright, hold on. I hate it when it does that. And there's no reason it should be doing that. Alright, you guys got to hold up 1 second. Like I said, this is what my computer has been doing to me lately. This is what my computer has been doing to me lately. It has been giving me headaches for PowerPoint. Like I said, technical difficulties. Patience, guys. I don't have a list up there for you guys to use. It's not going to do you any good to guess when I can't look at the list myself. You're naming all the cars in your garage, huh? Now, I will say, I think only 2 have come off. and we will show those two in a moment. Amtrak's got one, and I think Toy Den Nerd's got the other one. Now, for instance, and this is where specifics come in. Believe it or not, there were actually 2 Lotus Esprits in the series. The Turbo was the one in For Your Eyes Only, and I'm not 100% sure where the other one is. And then the Toy Den Nerds got... Come on, computer. Oh, you piece of junk. Why the hell are you doing this? I am having technical issues, folks. Bear with me. I gotta figure out what... Okay, there we go. Alright, we're going to reveal those. Or we're going to try to reveal them. I think I've got to do a full cleanup on my computer is what I have to do. Alright, bear with me. Hey, fellas! I thought you were doing the graduation. I thought you were already going out for the graduation thing today. I thought you said you were... See, I pay attention. I thought you were leaving today. Or did I miss something? No. Macs are as bad, if not worse. It's the fact that I have so much stuff running on one computer is what it is. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought it was today. I thought it was actually today. Oh, they may be Googling it, John. But they still got to pick the 10 that I picked if they are Googling it. So let's see. We had the Lotus Esprit. We had the AMC Hornet. Now, somebody got this one. I saw it, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, or let's find out. We're going to ask you a quick trivia question. What is so special about the Ford Mustang in James Bond? It is one of the very, very few that has basic trivia questions for it. So we're going to see if you guys know what is so special about the Ford Mustang Mach 1. Reckless, you got to be more specific. Ah, damn it. I have definitely got to... I don't know what is wrong with this computer today. My computer, like I said, my computer is hosed. I got to do some major cleanup on it. I think I have so much crap running in the background. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can get a couple of these to end. I don't even know what number 7 or number 10 is at the moment. Nope, the Hornet's already off, HM Rollers, right here. But again, like I said, the Ford Mustang actually has a special bit of trivia about it. Now, I will be honest, everything else I can do just basically by looking at the chat to tell you guys. But PowerPoint is not working. Like I said, this is why I was late getting started. Yes, everything on this list, bros, will be from James Bond. You are close, Toy Nerd. You're very, very close. There's a very special trivia fact about that Mustang. There is one very special fact about it. But I will say you are very close to what the trivia fact is. Nope, there are no Aston Martins on the list. And believe it or not, I skipped Aston Martin because the movies stuck to Aston Martins way too much. They stuck to the Aston Martins way too much for my liking. Show, you're on the right track. I will tell you, you are on the right track for one of them. Exactly. This is the only fact in James Bond where they did not correct the continuity error. It's the only one they did not correct. They basically said it was going to cost too much at the time to flip it or fix it. But it basically goes in, I'm trying to remember, left wheels up, it comes out right wheels up. That is the only time they have ever refused to repair it. I actually had the VW Beetle Dune Buggy Reckless, but I took it out at one point. I actually took it out at one point. I think somebody might have given me number 10, but I have a problem confirming it at the moment, so bear with me. Control F. See, I already know Walrus was basically going through the Google checks. I know Walrus was, which is scary if you're going through the Google checks and you haven't gotten number 2. Shame on you. That is correct. The tank is definitely on there. Somebody else using the Google to get it going? Yep. The T55 M5 tank from GoldenEye is definitely on the list. So like I said, as you can see, oh, come on, guys. Now I know somebody's using Google. Now I know they are. Shame, 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 shame. The Osprey 5 hovercraft from Die Another Day. See, I would have been nice in giving you just hovercraft if you had said hovercraft. Because it's the only movie where it's actually used, is Die Another Day. Now, like I said, I know you guys are using Google. Shame on you. That's all I'm going to say is shame on you on this one. And you haven't gotten number 2. That is just wrong. Nope, the video game cards won't count, bros. This is strictly in the movies. Now, believe it or not, Sea Chicken, he never actually drove a Ferrari F355. Tanya Anikoff actually drove the Ferrari F355, and he raced her in. He was driving the Aston Martin, and she actually got into the road race with him. So yeah, James Bond never actually drove the F355. A lot of vagina. Believe it or not, it's surprising they haven't come up with that for the name of a Bond girl. Ah, crap. I gotta play with this to get this to work. Unfortunately, Alright, so what I may have to do is I may actually have to depend on the PlayStation chat tonight. As much as I don't want to. Because like I said, my computer is very, very bogged down at the moment. I'm trying to see what else I can shut off. And right now, I only have like 3 processes running. Which is the scary part. Is basically I have 3 processes running and my computer just basically can't handle it right now. Let's just see if that helps at the moment. I'm trying to see what I got that's chewing up system storage. Alright, we're going to try to end Dropbox and see if that works. So yeah, tonight we may actually have to depend on the PlayStation chat more so than anything. So you guys will have to bear with me because you guys know how fast this goes through a lot, and I do miss a lot of stuff, not intentionally. See, it's already screwed up because I lost my freaking timer. I lost my timer, so I have to go on memory on this one. Heaven help us, guys. I'm getting old. You know the memory doesn't work as well as it should. And to whoever was on YouTube and said basically the show is gay, thank you. Yes, we are very, very, very happy. We like giving away stuff for the most part. Close that. There we go. Ah! Nope, 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 nope. Hold on. Ah! There we go. Like I said, this is the night of technical difficulties. I do have to think I gotta take my computer in and get it cleaned up. Dr. Rock! How are we doing, my friends? Whenever he's on, please make sure you catch this man. This man is the hard rock and roll icon of YouTube / Ustream / Daily Motion. I never know which one he's ever on anymore. I know it's one of the 2. The Lotta 1500. No, not what we are looking for. Well, wait a minute now, Dr. Rock. If you don't play, how are you ever going to win the Psycho Kiss stuff? That's my question. If you don't play, how are you ever going to win the Psycho Kiss set? Because I have, like I said, I ended up picking up the entire package. Although this officially isn't a prize list or a game list, so you're kind of safe on this one. Now I will say you guys have been playing with number 5. I need something. Number 5. We will be a little more generous on. I will tell you guys that right now. Number 5 will be a little more generous on. Number 10, I saw one person give me the make. And let's see, 2, 3, and 9, nobody has been close on yet. Just to let you guys know. 2, 3, and 9, nobody has been close on yet. So 5 and 10, you got 5 and 10. 5, some people have been circling around, and I will be generous when the correct answer, when a reasonably correct answer comes up. 10, I've only had one person give me the make. So just to let you know. Dr. Rock, tonight is just basically list and countdown night. So tonight's kind of one of those, sort of games. You gotta like letters, you gotta like math. Saturday night will always be the key one because we basically give away 2 prizes in the bigs and 1 in the smalls. So we're literally back up to giving away like almost 5 prizes a week again. I think. Let's see. Small, large tonight. Large, small on Saturday. Yeah, so we're back to giving up 5 per week. Nope, AMC is not what we are looking for. The only AMC is already off the board. And like I said, once you pick 1 out of 1 movie, and I will be honest, 1 out of any make of car, it's off the list. So for instance, there will not be any more Fords on the list. There will not be any more AMCs on the list. There will not be any more Lotuses on the list. Yes, he did, bros. But you guys, I will say there is definitely 1 model motorcycle up here. And like I said, I will be generous if somebody gets it reasonably close. Nope, the Wet Nelly submarine is not there. Officially, that's the Wet Nelly submarine. Officially. Or maybe unofficially. Because I remember we were on Nerdy Stream and we were talking about Matchbox versus Hot Wheels at one point. And the general theory was if you wanted the really ridiculous one, oh that's right, it's the crocodile. That was the crocodile submarine. I have no idea which track it's up to. Hopefully it's cycling through. This is my theme song. There we go. I will give you that one, show. The Honda CRF 250R motorcycle. And shame on you, bros, because you said you only know the recent ones. That's a recent one. Skyfall is a recent one. Alright, so I will tell you guys right now, that's the only motorcycle that was on the list. So everything else that is left is automotive. Nope, the AMC's already off the board, HBK. And like I said, if you guys, for those of you that have been Googling, this one I'm ashamed of you if you haven't gotten yet. Oh, no. It was basically, Nerdy basically said the same thing. He wanted Hot Wheels. I was a Matchbox kid. I was a Matchbox kid through and through. One of my all-time favorite Matchbox cars was, it was a red Dodge with the exhaust pipes off the hood. And my brother pretty much claimed all... Oh, same thing, show. Yahoo, Google, Bing, Ask Jeeves, Dogpile, yada, 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 yada. And we're going to basically give this one about another 15 minutes. Like I said, the computer is so screwed up, it kind of erased all my timers on this. So again, the only motorcycle is now off the list, just to let you guys know. So we've had the tank from GoldenEye, the Lotus Esprit, Lotus Submarine. Wait. Was the turbo? Was the turbo? No, the S1 was the actual submarine. We've had the Honda motorcycle from Skyfall, the Osprey hovercraft from Die Another Day. The only car to ever have its screw up left in the movie. And then the AMC Hornet from Man with the Golden Gun. The American LaFrance. I thought about putting the fire truck in there. But I had to, that was kind of one of those where it's like, it didn't really seem like a Bond vehicle. It really didn't seem like a Bond vehicle, so I kind of left it off. Now, like I said, number 10, you guys had 2 people give me the right make, wrong model. 2, 3, and 9, nobody has gotten yet. 2, 3, and 9, nobody has gotten yet. I don't think anybody's actually been close on 2, 3, or 9. Oh, all right, bear with me, folks. I guess. And the best part is, I really wish I had some of the Eagle Moss James Bond memorabilia, because I would have said this is the prize for tonight, but I didn't have any. I didn't have any of them. I don't think there's ever been a Triumph in James Bond. I don't think there's ever been a Triumph in James Bond. Because those things are expensive, and pretty much every Triumph is like ridiculously expensive. So I don't think that's one of those few where I don't think they'd actually take the chance to use. Now they may have, and I may not remember it. And if I could, see, if you remember the plane and Octopussy, I kept trying to find what the plane was. Just mail you the Kiss stuff. Oh wait. Just to make you drool a little bit. Where did it go? I gotta find it's in a bag up here somewhere. I've been moving stuff around and I'm like knocking stuff over like crazy. Oh, nope, that's my Dick Tracy stuff. So just as an example, Rob. Oh, there they are. We got the Kiss stuff. Whoop, where's my controller? Sleep mode. So we actually had the glass Kiss that I gotta like spray and clean up a little bit. And 2 bags. This is all Kiss Psycho Circus stuff. And basically the guy sold it to me as song because he didn't have the backings for them. And I'm like, I don't care about the backs. I just want the Kiss stuff. So if anybody says I don't give away good stuff, tell them to come by and watch the archives. Tell them to come by and watch the archives and see what we give away. That's why I have to laugh at the people that basically get on YouTube and send the, this is gay. And I'm like, yep, you're not getting any good stuff. All right, we are down to 10 minutes, folks. 10 minutes on this one. The 2 bags is like one big prize. That is the entire Psycho Circus, bros. That is like 9 figures with all the pieces. I think 9 figures. You got the Ringmaster, the Juggler, the 4 Kiss members. Let me see. Hold on. I don't usually look on the phone for stuff, but I do know where to find it, so I can look real quick. Well, I thought I knew where to look for it real quick. There we go. It is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 figures and a lot of equipment. 8 figures and a lot of equipment. But yeah, that's definitely in the largest. That's one of those that will probably end up in the vault if nobody ever wins it. Just because how much stuff is in there. Alright, we are down to 8 minutes, folks. 8 minutes. And like I said, number 2, I'm ashamed of you. That's all I'm going to say is I'm ashamed. You guys should have number 2 off the top. For those 15 of you that are on the channel, welcome to List Wits. We are the one, the only live interactive game show on live from PlayStation, live from YouTube. We are here every Tuesday. We are here every Saturday, barring an active God, active work, or active wife. Speaking of active work, I will not be on next Tuesday. I just can't do it. I have work obligations the day after Memorial Day, so I'm kind of screwed in that regard in terms of the show. What I will probably do next week is, I know Nerdy's kind of covering the gap that Dr. has this week on Thursday. I will probably cover the gap next Thursday. So basically next week will probably be Thursday and Saturday. Providing nothing comes up and power doesn't go out or anything of that sort. Because we're still getting craptastic storms. We are still getting craptastic storms around here. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing our tribute to Roger Moore and James Bond. So basically, at least 2 of tonight's shows are guaranteed to be Bond related. I'm not going to tell you guys how or such. And we are doing the first one right now. We are looking for 10 Bond vehicles. We are looking for 10 vehicles that James Bond has driven or been driven in these 4 remaining. So far we've got the T5 tank from GoldenEye, the Lotus Esprit Turbo for Your Eyes Only, which is not the submarine one, which was my mistake. Originally I was supposed to put the S1 in here, and I goofed and put the turbo. But it's just one of those things where I kind of like had so many options. Because the scary part is I'm going through the list and there are a lot of vehicles in James Bond. There are a lot. There are a lot of obscure vehicles like the tank and the hovercraft. And it's sort of like I wanted to do as many weird ones as many unique ones as I could. There we go. That one is one of my favorites from Octopussy, the Cessna 140. It didn't make my cut, but I was waiting to see how long it took somebody to get the Cessna. Now the other one that I will tell you guys right now that is not up here, that I'm surprised nobody has guessed at, is the mini bike copter. I can't remember what the mini bike copter was now. I'm drawing a blank. What was the mini bike copter? Now again, I have seen about 4 people guess the make for number 10. Nobody has given me the correct model for number 10. I don't think he's ever I don't think he's ever had a Morris Minor. I don't think he's ever had a Morris Minor, which surprises me. I would have figured that little 3-wheel car would have been perfect for a James Bond movie. Of course, it's probably the most dangerous car out there in the world. Alright folks, we are down to about 4 minutes. Well, we're going to go till 1:18. Whoop, there we go. Or 120. We'll go to 120 on this. But for those of you that didn't know, James Bond, Roger Moore, my James Bond, passed away today. And I hate you, Grim Reaper. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. You take my all-time favorite heroes. Yes, I know it's got to happen at some point. Well, see, here's the thing. I always liked it better when the cars had like a minimum number of gadgets. Basically, it would have like the oil spill, the rocket launchers, the ejection seat. For instance, and I use Skyfall as the bad example. Was it? Geez, I'm drawing a blank. Not Skyfall. Yeah, Skyfall, the one in Iceland. The invisible Jaguar. Or no, the invisible Aston Martin was like a little over the top. I thought the invisible Aston Martin was a bit over the top. It fit, they made it work, but I really thought that was kind of going a little too far. I could buy the Lotus Submarine. I love the Lotus Submarine. Like I said, I had a Matchbox Lotus Esprit S1 model. And I basically treated it like the submarine car from James Bond. There we go. It took long enough. It took long enough. Ladies and gentlemen, it took forever to get this car. There is one thing very special about the Chevy Bel Air from Dr. No. Who can tell me what is special about this car right here?